I'm secretly astonished.
I just landed in your town.
So far, so good on technical difficulties.
Right.
I shouldn't have said nothing,
Right.
because now I'm cursed. Welcome. If you're new or if you know, this is
Hashtag just saying. The podcast.
The podcast.
Right, Joe?
we will get the formalities out of the way. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. If you fancy, tell a friend or a stranger. If you happen to know a stranger. You can watch the first 40 of the show on the YouTubes. Take us with you on the go, wherever you stream your stuff. For the hip kids, we're on TikTok. It's at hashtag just saying. Spell it out. It's all one word. We have pre-show banter and trivia on Tuesdays, but not this Tuesday. We are a man down.
Yeah.
Joe is attending his Christmas party.
Woo.
His work
Living it up.
Christmas party. Those
He's getting down.
I can't.
He's getting down.
I don't. Here's the thing, right? I would not. This is just me personally. I would not attend any work function off the clock because I need to be paid to interact with you people. I have to deal with coworkers Monday through Friday. Mm-hmm. This time of the year, Monday through Saturday, for X amount of hours a day. I really can't be bothered on my personal time to speak to a coworker.
Hire me to join you.
I do. Yeah, I do. I do realize that he's because he just started this job a few weeks ago, so I know that he's new. So it's probably like I mean, for him, it'd be like get to know people off the clock a little bit more. But you wouldn't catch me doing that shit. Matter of fact, all of the work things for Christmas that I've been invited to have been on the clock. It's like usually at like 11 or 12 at my old job, the office would shut down, and they'd be like, hey, it's Christmas party time. And then the first year I was there, we had to go to a restaurant, and that was in Quincy, and that was miserable because I got lost. Not only was it miserable because I got lost, but it was one of those murder mystery things that requires participation, and I am not a participator. Mm-hmm. I'll be a bystander.
I'll watch, and
I'll be a bystander or an onlooker, but I will absolutely not be a participator at all. And that made me really miserable. And they gave us drink tickets. We got 2, and I only drank Coke because I was driving. I'm like, this is very irresponsible.
What were the options?
Huh?
What were the options?
What, for drinks?
Yeah.
Anything? I mean, you just go up to the restaurant bar.
Oh.
Get whatever you want.
All right. Give me a Long Island.
Is that your drink of choice, Long Island iced tea?
For alcohol, yes.
Yeah. There's like 6 different types of alcohol in that.
Yeah. And if it's made right, to me, it tastes like those classic fruit things that the freeze pops that we used to have as kids.
The freeze pops.
You buy them
like an Otter Pop.
You got the cherry flavored, you got the lime flavored, the berry flavored. You buy them at the liquid.
Okay.
And you put them in the freezer, and the frozen pops.
Yeah, all right.
They're this long, like long sticks.
Yeah, kind of like the Otter Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they taste like to me when they're made right. That's why I can drink those.
It's supposed to taste like iced tea. Hence the name.
Tastes like one of those to me.
I had one in this is how long ago that was. It was the Hard Rock Cafe in Copley Square in Boston. I was out gallivanting with a friend of mine, and we stopped at the Hard Rock, and I forget what they drank, but I had I had a Long Island iced tea, and then I switched to something else, and that had Captain Morgan's spice rum in it. And I was like, this is weird. but I'll finish it. I'm questioning this choice, but I will.
This. Yes.
But I will drink the whole thing. You know what's weird? Because it's like you remember like weird things when you think about it. Like because we were at the Hard Rock, right? So you figure you'd be listening to hard rock or like rock and roll music, and they had on D12 on the thing, and I was like, because it was the I don't know if I don't know. Are you familiar with the D12 with the hits?
No. Not
familiar with the hits? No. They had a song called Purple Pills. And that was the first time I heard that song, which was in the Hard Rock. I was like, this is a weird song.
I've been there once.
Oh. I don't think it exists anymore in Copley.
Probably not. I haven't heard anyone talk about it lately.
Well, I got to put my hands in my pockets because they're freezing.
You don't have those things?
You know what I do, but it's a bitch to get into the foil. I mean, I can give it a try. So, and then
there you go.
After that, oh good lord! After that, they moved the thing to a bowling alley, the Christmas party, and I don't bowl. Are you a bowler?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
I've never bowled in my life.
Oh.
I don't like the concept of having to rent a shoe. You know, saying it out loud, I do realize how insane it sounds, but it's just one of those things.
That's something I've always thought about working on, like
renting shoes.
Not renting them.
Oh.
I go online and buy my own pair and bring them and see if I can use them.
Okay. Well, you can. The only reason I know this is because one of my old bosses was a huge bowler. She was in like 4 different leagues and shit. Mm-hmm. And she brought her own shoes.
Smart.
So, I mean, I don't think they'll turn you away.
I hope not.
There was also a thing, like, people had booties on their shoes. You know, like when you go into the hospital or whatever? Mm-hmm. Like you're about to perform a surgery. You know, have you ever performed a surgery in a hospital?
I had a couple of Long Islands and then I was going to try it. And then I just blacked out.
You know, when you're about to do an appendectomy and... Jesus. My brain this week. Anyway, like the booties like a surgeon would wear.
Hey, look at this magic trick with his intestine.
Yeah. Your lower intestine.
Now, that's a party.
But we still got drink tickets, and I would and my coworkers knew that I didn't drink, so people would like conveying on me and be like, "Can I have a ticket?" No, I don't like you enough. You know what? I'm selling
highest bidder.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm selling it to the highest bidder at this point. Who wants a ticket? But you got to bid low because you don't want to pay more for a ticket than the drink would have cost. Mm-hmm. Anyway. And that was weird because they always had us. It was like this bowling place, and they were like, there was this other room off to the side, and they had like skee ball and shit in there.
Oh, I like that.
And like, what do you call that? Like that table, like the football. With the little guys, and you spin them. I don't know the technical name for it.
Foosball?
Foosball, thank you. and like they would set up the buffet, and it'd be like on the foosball table. Food.
Watch me hit this meatball in there. Score.
And I would never eat. And one of my last years there, we had the Christmas party, and I went into work the next day, and a bunch of people had called in sick.
Naturally.
And I was like, wow, too many drink tickets, huh? And someone came up to me and was like, oh, you're here today? And I was like, am I not supposed to be? They said, no, a bunch of people called in sick. They got food poisoning from the place.
Oh,
and I'm
shit.
like, well, that's what you get for eating your food off a foosball table. Shouldn't be doing that.
No.
No. So, Anyways, hopefully he has a good time. I don't know. I think he told me it was going to be at like a seafood joint, which I mean.
So everywhere he looks, he's gonna see food.
Seafood. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't reach.
I'm sorry. There we go. You gotta do it properly if you're gonna do it. I mean that would leave me out because I don't eat seafood. But I wouldn't be eating anyway. So
I was gonna say you normally don't.
I don't.
If I remember right, you and I were texting back and forth because you were just sitting at the bar.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was sitting. There was the bar, and then there was like like an island like you would have in your kitchen.
Yep.
And I would just sit there and just people watch, and just you know.
You tell me how you just feel like why don't they just tell me to leave?
Yeah, I was
Why
miserable.
can't I leave?
I was miserable the whole time. I really just wanted to go, and
I forget what I was doing.
probably working. I would assume.
I should have said screw it and go join you.
It was well, I think we were in Dedham. Dedham.
Dead ham. Ham.
I would usually get excused. My boss would let me leave like an hour or two early. And my excuse was always because we were, all the way in Dedham. It's like, well, you've added time to my commute. I should get to go home early. That's what that worked, by the way. She was like, oh, you know what? You're right. You should go.
Nice.
Yeah, damn it, I am right. Thank you. Thank you much.
Thanks for agreeing with me.
Yeah. Next week, I have jury duty next week.
What day?
The Wednesday. I'm going to be... So if you see me at the courthouse, I'm not getting sued or nothing. I'm there as an observer. Again,
I'm not participating.
I'm not participating. I'm only there to observe. Again, I'm always observing. I hope to at least get a story out of that because the last time that I had jury duty, I lost my pants. They made me take my belt off. And I lost my pants. Yes, I had a belt on. It was my cargo pants. And I don't want to say it's a permanent belt because they made me take the belt off. But I had a belt on with them because they were kind of loose-ish. And they were like, you need to take your belt off. And I had to go through the metal detector. So I'm holding up my pants. It just went badly.
I guess.
It went badly. And it was like, I think at one point I was able to go into the bathroom and I was able to like get my belt on a little bit. It wasn't on satisfactory. But it was on good enough. So I said, I'm not wearing those pants this time because they're going to make me take my belt off. So I'm legit just going to wear like jeans. Do you have to dress up for jury duty? Do you think? You don't,
These
do you?
days, no.
I didn't think so. I guess I just have like an old fashioned mind because in my head, like the times that I've gone, like I haven't worn, I wouldn't say I was dressed up, but I wasn't in like a t-shirt and jeans or anything. And I think I'm just going to do that this time. And I hope that it will make them say like, oh, we need to excuse this person and send them home because clearly you have something going on. That's going to be my hope.
I think when I recently had it, I just dressed like a casual dress, sort of.
Yeah.
Thinking that's how I should go there. And then when I'm there with the other people that was waiting to get picked, some of them were like a t-shirt and jeans, sneakers.
Yeah.
A little bit dressed down, a little less than me. And I'm thinking, all right, I just did all this for nothing. I thought I was doing something good here. I didn't even get picked. Oh, I couldn't get picked.
Oh, see, you have the excuse. I used to have a great excuse because Jay used to work in media. He used to work for like Channel 12, and he worked at a Cape Cod radio station, the Cape Cod Broadcasting. So I could get out of stuff because they had South Shore information. So be like, well, I can't be impartial, but he doesn't do that anymore. So I'm kind of screwed.
I forget what court I went to recently, but when I was picked, I was living in Marshfield.
Yeah.
And then when I had to go, I was living in Weymouth. So because I moved, I was no longer eligible.
What do you mean you were no longer? Oh, you're no longer eligible to be picked?
Yeah, you got the Norfolk County, the Suffolk County difference and all that.
Oh.
So because I'm in a different county now, I wasn't eligible. So I was gone.
Oh.
I found a loophole.
I don't understand. I don't understand what the county would have to do with it.
You gotta live within a certain area.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
Or I guess within the county.
Oh.
I
Okay.
can't remember where that was. And that was just recent.
Oh. Well,
That's my 48-year-old mind now.
I've never been picked, fingers crossed. I hope to not be picked.
Well, guess what you're gonna get in the mail tomorrow?
What?
Another one.
I better not be. I don't.
We need you for over here too.
Yeah. Well, they originally wanted me in like Brockton or something. And I was like, I'm not going all that way.
My coworker just went to the Brockton.
Oh, it's too far.
She lives in Plymouth.
Yeah. She lives in Plymouth and she drives all the way to Quincy?
Yep.
Wow, that's dedication.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, it is.
I can relate because it was almost the same type of drive when I was living in Marshfield.
Yeah.
It took me almost an hour to get to work.
My thing with the Brockton court is I haven't been down that way in a very long time, but the parking used to be horrendous. So I was like, I don't want to go to Brockton. It's going to be a bitch to park. It's too problematic.
It might be where I went.
Plymouth is not that far. They have a huge parking lot. It's
Yes.
very accessible. So I was like, I'd rather transfer to Plymouth because it's easier to get to. It's easy to get out of.
Yep, been there.
So I did, yeah. So I did that, and they were like, "All right, well, December 17th." And then I was like, "Oh, that's really close to Christmas. Maybe they'll cancel court."
Right.
Oh, Sean's like, "No, they won't. No, they won't. You'll have court." I got a call the night before.
Yeah, you gotta make sure.
Apparently.
Just make sure you're still there.
Yeah,
They need you.
my work has given me the day. Originally, what I was gonna do was go, and if I don't get picked and they send me home early enough, I was gonna go back to work.
Ooh.
But then my
Dedication.
But then my supervisor just was like, "Okay, well, you have the day," and I'm like, "I have the whole day off? Like, really?" It's like, "Yeah, you gotta take the day of jury duty," and I'm like, "I guess I will." I guess I'm gonna do that now. Oh my goodness,
Just expect to be there till at least maybe like 12, 1 o'clock.
Oh.
That's what they like to do is keep you there that long, and then they say, "Oh, we don't need you."
I don't remember the last time I got out. The last time I did it, I got out of there. I feel like it was early afternoon. I don't know. It was like they had us sitting around, and the original thing that we were supposed to do, we didn't have to do. And then they're like, all right. Then they brought us all into a courtroom, and I sat in the little pew. Because it's not chairs, it's just a little pew. And I sat there, and somebody was trying, and I don't remember this woman, but she kept trying to chat with me, and I'm like, now's not the day. This is not the day. I'm not sociable. I don't want to talk. And they were like picking people. They were like calling, your juror number and stuff. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, they just need 12 people, so I'm doing the count in my head, and I'm like, okay, there'll be 6 people ahead of me if they only want those people. And then they do the thing like, well, we don't like you. Get out of here. Like, I feel like I would take that incredibly personally. Like, if I got on the jury and I was in the jury pew and, and then they were like, we don't want you. Like, well, why not? I'm an honest person, and I can spot guilty people very quickly. So I think you should, as a defense, you should need me. And I have my own questions. Can I ask questions? Excuse me, sir. The defense doesn't. I don't understand what you're saying.
Can you rephrase that, please?
I know. Can you explain, like I'm a toddler, why you seem to think?
English.
Yeah.
English. Egon.
Yeah. Like, I'm not buying your story. It's full of holes.
Like Swiss cheese.
Whatever you paid your attorney, it's not enough. Jesus.
Pay me.
Exactly. Oh, anyway. So that because Jay was all in a tizzy because he absolutely hates jury duty and he thinks that you shouldn't have to do it. And lots of glitching. Look at all that. And then I said, well, I'm getting the day off. I said, this isn't really how I want to get a day off, but I'm getting a day off. And then he goes, what was the thing? I forgot what I was going to say now. I don't know. I lost my train of thought because I'm 50 and that's what happens.
I have my moment. You got yours now.
Yeah. I don't remember now. I really don't.
Where am I?
I don't know.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Who the hell are you?
I'm lucky I know who I am.
Who are they? Oh. They
So-
look like us.
I think so. Well, I don't know. That one in the corner there. Keep an eye on that one. Anyways, so there is this British show that I enjoy. It is called Taskmaster. It's kind of like a game show. To win, you have to do all these tasks. You have to do things a certain way. You get points at the end of the series. The person with the most points wins. It's a
Yay.
very easy concept. It's a UK show, so they usually have UK celebrities on it. Every once in a while, you see an American, and it's like, whoa, you're weird. So they are doing, the two guys who do the show, Greg and Alex, have US dates. They're doing a very small US tour. And I heard about it, and I was like, oh, I'm getting tickets to that. Because they're coming to Boston, right? The Wilbur Theater. I have no idea what that is.
I don't know either.
But it was going to be on Saturday. So that was even, awesome. So that's even better because it's like, I don't have to go to work the next day. Great. I don't like going into the city for a show, especially if I have to get up for work the next day.
I feel the same.
Oh, because it's such a pain in the butt to get into the city.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got to get out of the city. And that's an even bigger pain in the butt. Right?
That would bring you back to the original Monday nights that we used to have. When
Kinda.
You wouldn't leave my place until almost 11:15, 11:30
Yeah.
to go home, and then get up for work the next day.
Oh, God. I couldn't do that now. I'd be dead on my feet.
That's why we call it a 10.
Yeah. As it is, I'm like, oh, my God. I need sleep. So I was all excited about it. I signed up for the pre-sale, right? So I get the email. The pre-sale's live. I get the email. Hey, come on, get your pre-sale tickets live.
Not
Like,
my
great.
marks.
So I go to the website. There are no tickets. Now, I went as soon as I got the damn email. No tickets available. So I thought to myself, oh, well, I don't know how many in pre-sale that they were selling, but all those tickets are gone.
10 seats.
So I said to myself, all right, they're technically on sale tomorrow to the public. I'll get tickets tomorrow. This isn't going to be a problem, right? So I wait. I wait. I get the email. Tickets have gone on sale. Fantastic. Boom, I go to the website. Gone. Sold out.
Damn.
I was like, what the hell? And I got to be honest with you. In my poor demented brain, I was like, nobody's gonna like this is gonna be easy to get tickets to. I'd assumed that they didn't have a huge American fan base.
Apparently, yes.
Apparently they fucking do.
Wow.
You know what? I was angry, but at the same time I was like, that's actually pretty cool. because I don't know a lot of British shows that could sell out in America that quick. So I was like, wow. So I went on Instagram and I went to the post that they had made about the tickets being on sale. The amount of the people were like, it sold out in 3 minutes. Wow. The guy was like, I got the email, I went, it was gone in 3 minutes. I was like, wow. So then they made a post about, we're sorry it sold out.
Better be.
You know, we're going to try to do some more shows at some point. They're like, at some point. And I was like, okay.
To be determined.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's okay, I guess. And then I was like, some people were saying that like the bots had sold a bunch of tickets and that a lot of is it like a memorial now?
I was thinking to myself, this could get me twice.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
This one, mine gets me like this, and that one can pick me up.
So you're almost in stereo, kind of.
Yeah, surround sound. Go ahead.
So I was like, what was I saying? Now I lost my train of thought again for the second time. That'll be a fun drinking game. Shit. Oh, and the bots were they were reselling. The tickets were like appearing online for like $1,000 a piece. And I said, well, the way to cure that is don't buy them. Because nobody's going to buy tickets they can't unload. And a lot of people were like, and I think it was, honestly, I don't remember the service. It was probably Ticketmaster because they're like the big bitch. It's very likely that it's Ticketmaster. And everybody's like, oh, you shouldn't be able to resell tickets and I thought, you know what? Because I can understand that you shouldn't be able to resell them at an up. And I agree with that. You shouldn't be able to sell it for like 12 times the face value.
Yes.
And I was like, but you should be able to, if you can't make the show, resell your ticket for what you paid. But these tickets were going for like crazy money. I was like, I said, nobody should buy them. I said, these two guys, Greg and Alex, got paid anyway. So it doesn't matter whether the seats are full or not. They got their money. I
think all these people, they practice on eBay first.
What, sniping people? Or
no,
like
selling stuff that is like 12 times more than what it's really worth.
Yeah. The people think on eBay and all these things, it's like if they have anything of any kind of nostalgic value, that it should be worth like 3 times what. And it's like,
I've seen things that just came out in Walmart like 4 months ago or a year ago.
Yeah.
And they're already trying to sell it for 2-3 times more. I think just because, this wrestler and this figure has to do with the 90s and the 80s, so it's got to be worth a lot more than that. So instead of like $22 in the store, I'm going to sell this one for $60.
Yeah.
Or $40. Yeah, it sounds like it's struggling.
Are you hearing that too?
Yeah.
I have poor hearing, and I could hear it like da, 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 da. I have a little space heater. Jay got it for me today. Now he works the job that he works, it has to do with equipment and stuff. So they have a lot of heaters in these little bungalows to heat the equipment, make sure the temperature is proper in the room so the equipment doesn't go nuts. And he goes, I have a little space heater for you. He's like, it works. And I said, does it work? And he goes, oh, yeah, it works. It's fine. Perfectly fine.
Struggles.
I mean, it sounds like an overweight engine going uphill. Like, ba 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 ba.
I can make it.
Yeah, it's the
I think I can.
little heater that could. I mean, it's not. What's the temperature is about 32. I mean, I'm not freezing down here.
I'm not cold yet. I was hot
Well,
a little while ago.
you derobed.
Yeah, I stripped. I stripped and then stopped because I'm not getting money for it.
Yeah, well, don't give away the goods for free is what I always say. That's what I always say. My goodness. Oh, what else? What else? What else? All right. Let me tell you this story. Did I write it down? I don't even know if I wrote it down. Here we go. Okay. So, the other night, I didn't feel like making anything, and Jay was like, I'm at a loss. He goes, why don't we just go pick up something? I said, that's fine, as long as I don't have to get out of the car. So I hit up a drive-thru, right? So we're going through the drive-thru. I pre-ordered on the app, which I love doing. Oh, God. Pre-app order? What a fantastic invention that is. I don't have to talk to anybody. I literally just go up to the thing and go, order 42. Or I just throw a number or my name. That's all I have to say. And it's like, oh, here's your order. Here you go. Great. So I pre-ordered on the app. And so the girl was like, they make sure everything's correct. So she's like, is everything correct on the screen? And then I looked at the screen and I'm like, as far as I can tell, it's perfect. And she goes, oh, well, that's good. Thank you. And I said, yeah, well, you're welcome. You're literally reading it off of the app, so it should be perfect. So she goes, you know what you can do? You can pull up to the next window. And I said, I will do that. That's happening.
That's a good idea.
I'll do it. Don't threaten me. I'm going to do it. So I pulled up to the second window as soon as an idiot in front of me moved. So I pull up and the girl opens up the thing and she goes, hey, like we're old buddies. And I said, hey, how are you? And she goes, I'm good. And I was like, great. So I had 2 drinks. So she handed me the drinks. I thanked her, thank you for the drink. Thank you for the drink. And then she goes, just 1 minute and I'm going to get the food. And I was like, I'll wait.
Alrighty then.
I said, I'll wait because I already paid for it. So she walks away and comes back. And as she's handing it to me, she goes, oh my God, I love your car. I said, do you? She goes, it's awesome. I said, yes, it is. And I said, you know what I can do? And she goes, what? And I hit the light button and I turned the lights on and she went, holy shit. I said, see? She goes, that is cool. I said, of course it is. I said, thank you for the bag. Bag of yum.
I still love saying that.
Big old bag of yum. And I left. But it was a very brief, all that happened in a span of like 8 seconds. It was very brief, very quick. And I was like, geez, I was laughing halfway home. Because I was like,
Too bad she didn't watch the show and recognize you from this.
I know, right?
That would have made it better.
I know.
I got recognized recently.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. I was at Walmart the other night and
Yeah.
I saw Jimbo.
Oh.
Joe's brother.
Oh.
Christine and I was walking like this way. Him and his wife was coming this way.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I know you. And then he just paused and he's like, Sean?
Yes.
That's what I said. And I wish I remembered, but I barely ever see Jimbo.
Yeah.
I've seen him in years since like a Halloween party that we were at with everybody.
Yeah.
But I'm like shaking his hand. Who are you?
What?
He's like, it's me, Jimbo, Joe's brother. And then after he said that, that's when I realized he does look like Joe. I should have known.
Well, yeah, you can tell they're brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that should have probably been the first giveaway. It's like, who is this gentleman who looks suspiciously like my friend Joe?
But we all have a doppelganger out there somewhere.
I guess. I'm laughing about that now. Who are you?
Finally, like I get recognized from the show, but it's Joe's brother.
Well, hey, you got to start somewhere.
I text Joe. I told him about it. He said nice, and then he said you should have given him an autograph.
You know how he can get one? He can win Joe's gift card.
Yeah,
Or your spinning thing.
my wheel.
Because everybody gets a free autograph sheet when they win. That's funny. Whoa! What the fudge was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear it? It was like a thud.
The heater?
Did you say it's a heater?
Is it?
No, the heater's over there. This was over here. I suspect Jay probably dropped something upstairs. At least that's I hope that's what it was. I really can't take much more. I'm already working 10.5-hour days. I don't need thuds in the middle of the night.
Your spirit friend there.
I've not had anything. Not since
The kitchen?
that holiday. I don't remember what holiday that was. Was it Memorial Day or something? I was in bed and I heard somebody in the kitchen like yell my name and there was fucking nobody home.
Just you.
Yup. I was a loner. It's like, well, how am I supposed to sleep now? I can't sleep through that.
I was thinking earlier. Have you ever
Maybe.
like if you're sitting there doing something, or if you're working or whatever, and just something from a show or a movie just pops in your head and you just crack up laughing?
Oh, yeah, that could happen.
That happened to me today.
Oh, yeah?
I was just entering something in the computer system. And all of a sudden, like Andrew Dice Clay just popped in my head.
Really? Of all things, that's strange.
Like out of nowhere. Like, little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Long came a spider, sat down beside her and said, "Hey, what's in the bowl, bitch?"
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Oh, boy.
I just started cracking up laughing to myself. Like, where the hell did that come from? So on the way here, I'm watching his show. Well, not watching. Listening to
Well,
his
you
show.
should be driving.
Listen to his show on
Eyes on the road.
on YouTube on the way over here.
You know what's funny is I was talking at Sunday dinner the other night, and I said, "Oh, I had that Diddy documentary on while I was working." So I said, "Oh, I watched it while I was working," and my mother goes, "How do you do that?" And I said, "Well, I put it on and I work." And she goes, "Yeah, but you're working, so you should be working and not watching." And I was like, "Well, you can kind of do two things at once if you do this.
I didn't have like barely
It's
any.
not great on the neck."
I didn't have barely any traffic. Like at least half my trip over here.
Really?
During that part, I was doing this.
No.
There's no one in front of me for like a couple miles. There's no one behind me. So
You never get that. That's
No.
a rarity.
yeah.
That's a rarity. I know. I always get usually I get somebody, some idiot in front of me, especially on 44. It's all packed with stupid people.
I find them on Route 3.
At least Route 3, you have like 3 or 4 lanes, and you can lane hop and get away from them.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna Frogger over here.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Frogger.
That was a expression I was I had to follow somebody to like New Hampshire one time, and she was like lane hopping, and Jay had called me and we were talking I was talking on the phone. I was like, this bitch fucking Froggerin' everywhere. I was like, I can't. She's just, and I didn't know where I was going. I was like, so I have to follow her, so I'm lane hopping too, and I don't like any of it. Like, my goodness, pardon my language, but Jesus. Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's go very fast.
She's changing lanes very fast. Very fast.
From South Park.
That's a long time ago. That thing. You know, now the heater is on.
Yep.
And the external noise is like it's got the heater thing on, and then this little engine that could trying trying to heat the area. It's like, oh my word. Oh, you know what's funny? This is a quick
Michelle?
little. Occasionally, this is a little. I just saw you. Where are you now? It doesn't matter because I was
Over
there.
here.
Yeah, I was there, so I don't technically need to read it, but. So I was my nephew back at the Sunday dinner. My nephew was getting ready to leave, and he puts his coat on, and then he throws on a scarf. Lovely little scarf. It's like the Scottish tartan, the plaid. We'll call it plaid. And I said, "Oh, I like your little scarf." And he goes, "Oh, I got it at a Scottish festival or something." He's not a lick of Scottish, by the way. So I thought that was kind of funny. And I said, "You know what?" I said, "I'm wondering if I could pull off a scarf." Some people like, you go like, "Ooh, you shouldn't, like, you can't pull that off at all." Like, what? So I said, "I don't know if I can pull off a scarf." And he looks at me and he goes, "I think you could." And he was very serious, and it gave me confidence. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can. Perhaps in the new year. Hey, new year, new scarf, new me. That's gonna be my mantra. I'm a scarf person now. Because I can't pull off a vest. I don't have that. I don't carry that confidence. I think you have to be a certain person to be able to carry off a vest. And I don't just mean Ooh, that shut off abruptly. As a coat, the coat, like a vest you would wear as a coat. I can't do that. I tried.
Not a vest.
I feel I look goofy. I was like, nah, I don't like the vibe I'm giving off. I can't carry a vest. So I can't carry a vest, but he has confidence that I can carry a scarf. So perhaps.
I've never done scarves.
You never done a scarf? That's what he said to me. He goes, I was never a scarf person. He goes, but you'd be amazed at like how well it protects your neck. He goes, you don't know how cold your neck is until your scarf is protecting it. I said, you got a point. I said, although I have hair there, and he doesn't have any hair. He's a bald man.
Well, he needs a scarf on his head then.
Well, he could loop it up. Actually, just wear a hoodie. Why not?
I've never done scarves because it's like, to me, it would be like a turtleneck. I feel like I'm getting.
Oh no, I don't. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't do the turtleneck. Matter of fact, my mom had given me a bunch of pictures, and I don't think this is in the pictures that she gave me, but there is a photo in my grandparents' basement of me, and I'm wearing like green, like corduroy pants. I know it's 70s. I can't help it. I didn't get to dress myself. It's funny because my nephew's kids from when they were very young, they'd be like, "I'm not wearing that shirt." I'm like, I never had that option. Did you ever get to pick like what clothes you were gonna wear?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. All right, just me.
I'd be getting in the bed for the night for school the next day.
Yeah.
Then my mother would be over at my closet. What do you want to wear tomorrow? You want this? No. You want this?